Good evening, Spartan fans. Cliff Gibson back with you again for another night of Spartan Sports as the Greenbrier East volleyball team is hosting the Independence Patriots volleyball team tonight here at Jim Justice Court at beautiful Greenbrier East High School in Greenbrier County. We're excited for another game as the Greenbrier East Spartans volleyball team has been on a roll the past few games. I don't even know if they've really even lost a set in the past few games. So they've really been hitting their marks and doing everything. The ref's calling them in to shake hands as we're getting ready for the first serve of the game. Everybody's introducing themselves, and we're getting ready for a great night of Spartans volleyball. There's two games tonight. They'll play the Independence Patriots, and then they got Summers County following this. They are definitely excited for tonight. The energy level from them is next to none. They're pretty pumped. They do a good job. It's a good team of communication and a good team that knows what they're doing. As you see, they're doing their little handshakes, their foot claps. They're getting everything going. They're ready to rock and roll. The libero for East will be wearing a pink jersey. That's number 22, Dia Savage. And for Independence, it's going to be number 5, Ella Morgan in the pink jersey. Serving first is Independence. Serve is up, out of bounds on the very first serve of the game for Independence. That's going to be a point for Greenbrier East. Serving first for Greenbrier East is going to be number 22, Dia Savage. Savage with the serve, over the net, bumped, and did not get it over the net on that one. That's going to be another point for Greenbrier East as they take a 2-0 lead in the first set against Independence. Dia Savage with the second serve of the game for her. She gets it over the net, bumped by the defender off the Raptors, sent over the net, set up by Irvin, tapped over by Gracie Gum, hit over by number 30 for Independence. Set by Josie Irvin. Alexis Stack with the kill, but it was blocked, but it was tapped by the libero who hit it up, and they were a little bit of miscommunication, I guess, on the ball. I don't know if it hit the speaker or they just thought it was going to hit the speaker, but it came back down and landed in between two of them, so another point for East. That's going to be 3-0. Savage with the serve. Bumped over, hit as soon as it bumped over the net by Gracie Gum for another point for East. East is on a roll with 4 straight points to start this first set off with Dia Savage serving. Savage with the serve, over the net, out of bounds on that serve. That's going to be a point for Independence. That's going to make it 4-1. Serving for Independence is going to be number 30, Aubrey Cantrell. The serve's over the net, bumped by the libero, set by Irvin. Alexis Stack was unable to get that over the net on that time, so that's going to be another point for Independence. That's going to make it 4-2. Cantrell keeps the serve. Serve is across, bumped up, hit by Josie Irvin. Tapped over by East. Set by number 9 for Independence. Hit over by number 4. Alexis Stack saves that. Josie Irvin taps it over. Savage sends that over across the net. Set by number 9. Number 14, Jana Davis went for the kill on that one, but misplayed the ball and it fell back down. That's going to be a point for East. Alexis Stack gets the serve now with the score 5-2 Greenbrier East. Stack with the serve, hits the net, rolls over, defense was ready. Cantrell sends it over. Savage with the bump, Josie Irvin with the set. Gum with the kill on that one. Number 9, Skylar Wooten, was able to dig that one out as she dove to the ground in a split, but as she went to the ground, she was able to hit it, but she hit it out of bounds. That's going to be another point for East, make it 6-2. Stack keeps the serve. Stack with the serve, inbounds on that. That's going to be an ace for Stack. That's going to make the score 7-2 East. Serve goes across. Misplayed again by Independence. That's going to be another point for East. That's going to make the score 8-2 Greenbrier East. Stack with the serve. Straight to the libero who bumps it. Independence unable to keep the ball alive on that one as number 9, Skylar Wooten, dove to the ground but hit it out of bounds. That's going to give another point to Greenbrier East. That's going to make the score 9-2. Independence is going to take a timeout with that. So with that, we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we are back at Greenbrier East High School for Spartan Volleyball. Score right now is 9-2 after the Independence timeout. Stack is keeping the serve on this one. Serve goes across, hit by the libero. She pops it up. Number 14 sends it over, but it was unable to go over the net. That's going to be another point for Greenbrier East. That's going to make the score 10-2. Stack keeps the serve. Serve is up. Libero dives to the ground and digs that one out. Sent over by number 9, Wooten. Libero Savage is able to dig that out. Sent over the net by almost over the net for Greenbrier East. Number 12, Molly Pack, tried to send that over, but wasn't able to get enough behind it as it just rolled off the top of the net for a point for Independence. That's going to make the score 10-3 Independence. Serving was number 5, Ella Morgan. Sorry, 10-3 Greenbrier East. Sent over by number 1, Savage with the bump. Set by Irvin. Gracie Gum with the tap over on that one to give the point to Greenbrier East on that one, as there's a sub on the play as number 24, Jenna Groves, is going to be coming in for number 18, Peyton Barker. It's 11-3 for Greenbrier East. Serving is number 7, Josie Irvin. Bumped by Groves. sent over the net. Savage bumped it up in the air, and as Molly Pack went to go get it, she was unable to keep it in bounds, which gives the point to Independence. It makes the score 11-4. Serving for Independence is number 14, Jana Davis. Service goes over, digged out by Savage, killed by number 13, Gracie Gum, right into number 14, sent over by number 1, Alexa Stack with the bump, set by Irvin, tapped over by Molly Pack. Number 14 sets it, number 1 sends it over out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds on that one. That's going to make the score 12-4. Greenbrier East. Serving from Greenbrier East is going to be number 13, Gracie Gum. Gum sends it over, hit by the libero. Sent over by number 1. Gracie Gum bumps it. Way to pay attention by Josie Irvin over there. She bumps it up, but Alexa Stack sends it over. Number 1 for Independence. Cameron Wooten tried to get the ball over that one, but hit it right into the net for another Greenbrier East point, making the score 13-4 Spartans. Gum with the serve. Serve is up. Cantrell digs it out, but not able to keep it in bounds. She gets it out of bounds. That gives Greenbrier East another point, which makes the score 14-4 here in the first set, with Gum keeping the serve. The serve is up. Gum hits it. Cantrell bumps it back to keep it in bounds. Number 9 sends it over. Gum bumps it up. Hit up by Irvin. Sent over by number 10, McClure. Number 1 for Independence sends it up. Alexa Stack bumps it. Set up by Irvin. Spiked over. Sent over again by, there you go, Stack bumps it up in the air. Set up by Irvin, tapped over by Molly Pack. Molly Pack sends it back over again. Molly Pack with the great play on that one, as she was able to hit it right at the libero, and the libero was able to pop it up in the air as she just hit it right into the defense. Independence takes another timeout, and we're going to take a timeout with them. The score is 15-4. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union, with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg.
And we are back here at Greenbrier East High School. Score is 15-4 in the first set for the Spartans. Gracie Gum has the serve. Serve is up. That is going to be inbounds as it just fell right inbounds by just a foot. That's going to give Gracie Gum an ace on that one. That makes the score 16-4. Sub for Independence is number 30, Cantrell, comes out for number 3, Lexi Meadows. Gum with the serve. Hit by the libero, set up, sent over by number 1, out of bounds. That's going to make the score 17-4 Spartans. Gum keeps the serve. Serve is up, popped up in the air off the rafters and fell back down to the ground. That'll give Gum another point on her serve. That makes it 18-4. Another situation where you have to play the ball where it goes and not where you think it'll go here. With the rafters and the speakers, the ball hits that and it's hard to tell where it'll go. Gum with the serve. That was just in bounds. That couldn't have been any closer with that. Gum gets another ace. That's going to make the score 19-4 Spartans. 6 points to go left in this set for the Spartans. Ball's up, number 14, number 9 hits it across. Tapped by Gum. Irvin sets it up. Sent over by Molly Pack. Right off the defender, number 3, Lexi Meadows, who just came in and was unable to do anything with it as it came at her pretty fast and quick. And she was able to, the only thing she did was just hit it out of bounds right behind her. Makes the score 20-4. Serve up. Right into Lexi Meadows again. That got in too deep for her and she was unable to react to it. That makes the score 21-4 Spartans. Coming in for the Spartans is number 15, Ada Cunningham. Coming out is number 24, Jenna Groves. Gum with the serve. Set up by number 5. Number 1 sends it over straight to Gum. Gum pops it to Irvin. Irvin with the set to Cunningham, who just came in. Number 1 sends it over again. Alexa Stack with the dig on that one. Set up for Molly Pack. Molly Pack hits it right in to Lexi Meadows again, who was unable to do anything with it. That's the 3rd or 4th time it's went in too deep and she was unable to do anything with the ball. That gives a point to the Spartans, making the score 22-4 Spartans. Gum is keeping the serve. Serve is up to Lexi Meadows. She hits it up. Libero called for it, hits it to number 9. Number 9 sends it over. Gum to Irvin. Irvin sets it. Spike Spartans. Independence was unable to do anything with that. As number 10, McKenna McClure, who just came in, took that spike and sent it over pretty fast. And the defense popped it up first, but then when the second hit went through, they just hit it out of bounds. Makes the score 23-4. 2 points left in this set. Gum hits it. Popped it, set by number 4. Number 9 sends it over straight to Gum. Gum hits it to Irvin. It hits too deep, too close to the net for Irvin, and she tries to send it back, but there was not a Spartan in the area for that. So that gives Independence a point. That makes the score 23-5. Serving for Independence is number 13. Serve is up, saved by Savage. What a play. What a play by the Spartan volleyball team. What a play on that one as they kept that ball alive and they didn't give up on it at all. Savage hit to the ground and hit it. Alexa Stack chased that ball down to keep it in play and send it over the net. But Independence was still able to get a point out of that. Makes the score 23-6 into Greenbrier East. Independence with the serve. Sent over, Savage with the bump. Set by Irvin. Tapped over by Molly Pack. Molly Pack again with another score. That makes the score 24-6. Coming out for Greenbrier East is number 12, Molly Pack. Coming in is number 9, Josie Irvin. If Irvin can get a point on this set, on this serve, they will win the set. It's over, set by number 14. Alexa Stack hits it over the net. We're going to give a point to the Independence on that one. That makes the score 24-7. Independence with the serve. To Irvin. Irvin to Irvin. Irvin to Irvin to Stack, who hits it out of bounds. Got a little too much on that one and was not able to keep that one in bounds. Makes the score 24-8. Serving for Independence is number 1, Cameron Wooten. Wooten to Irvin. Irvin to Irvin. Irvin to Cunningham. Savage. Irvin sets it. Coming with the kill is Stack. She got blocked on that one. Cunningham sent it. Savage was getting ready. She was ready to send that one over, and instead of sending it over, she hit it right into the net, which gives Independence another point, making the score 24-9, Greenbrier East. Wooten with the serve to Irvin. Irvin bumps it to Irvin. What a play on that one. Irvin bumped the ball, and it went into the net, but number 7, Haley Irvin, after her, I'm assuming it's her sister, hit the ball. It went into the net. She was able to send it over to Stack, who sent it over. They weren't able to keep it in play after that. Scores 24-10. Savage sends it over, keeps it inbounds, makes the score 25-10. That is the end of the first serve. Just want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors. Rasman Walker, your local State Farm agent, S.J. Needhalt Lumber Company, Alcova Mortgage, the Greenbrier Automotive Group, and the Bank of Monroe. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Hi, I'm Janet Neehawk with S.J. Neehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union, with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
And we are back at Greenbrier East High School for the second set between the Greenbrier East Spartans and the Independence Patriots. The last set, Greenbrier East won 25-10. They're doing, number 9, Josie Irvin is over there doing her best tap dance, getting ready to start this out. Savage is coming in. Here we go, the little tap tick. This is, if I tried this, I would be on the floor on my face in about 3 seconds. It would not turn out too good for me. So kudos to them for one, remembering it, and two, being able to pull it off. Independence even has their own little toe tap clap. I don't even know how they come up with this, but they do. Creativity is a must for handshakes, I guess. Savage is starting to serve in the second set. Serve is up to number 5. Number 5 hits it to number 14. Number 30 sends it over. Irvin with the set. Alexa Stack with the kill. Unable to keep it in bounds as it goes out of bounds. That's going to start the second set scoring off with Independence taking the lead to begin this 1-0. Serving for Independence is number 9, Skylar Wooten. Wooten with the serve. Irvin with the set. Savage tips it over. Set by number 9, Wooten. Number 14 sends it over for Independence. Alexa Stack goes for the kill again as it was bumped up. Irvin sends it over. Alexa Stack just bumps it over on that one instead of going for the kill. Set up by number 9, Wooten. Dug out. Number 30, Cantrell for Independence, sent that one over, and Savage was about a centimeter too short from digging that one out. That gave another point to Independence, making the score 2-0. Wooten with the serve. Straight to number 18, Peyton Barker. Gracie Gum hits that into the net. That gives another point for Independence, making the score 3-0. Wooten's going to keep the serve. Wooten with the serve. Out of bounds on that one. That's going to change the serve back over to Greenbrier East as Alexis Stack will take the serve and makes the score 3-1 Independence. Stack with the serve. Right into the net, unable to get it over on that one. Gives Independence another score. That's going to make the score 4-1. And serving for Independence is going to be Aubrey Cantrell. Serve is up to Savage. Savage bumps it. Set by Irvin. Kill by number 13, Gracie Gum. As she was able to keep that one in bounds on that one. Perfect spot, perfect placement. Couldn't have done any better on that one. Giving Greenbrier East a point, making the score 4-2. Serving is going to be number 7, Haley Irvin. Haley with the serve, unable to get that one over the net, as that gives Independence a point and gives them the serve back. That makes the score 5-2. Serving for Independence is number 5, Ella Morgan. Morgan with the serve, straight to Stack. Stack hits it to Irvin, who Irvin sets it up for Gum. Gum taps it over. Irvin with the set. Molly Pack with the kill. Molly Pack unable to keep that one in bounds as Independence will keep the serve, and that makes the score 6-2 Patriots. Independence with the serve. Right into the net on that one, unable to get that one over. Gives another point back to Greenbrier East, making the score 6-3. Savage goes out as number 10, McKenna McClure, comes in the game. Serving for Greenbrier East is number 13, Gracie Gum. McClure tapped that one over, sent back over, she bumps it over. Stack with the kill. Number 5, Morgan unable to do anything with that as she dove forward, as that was just a perfect placement by Alexis Stack, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 6-4. Gum is keeping the serve. Gum gets it over to Morgan. Cantrell unable to get that one over on the third hit, so that gives the point, another point to Greenbrier East, as now it makes it a 1-point game as Greenbrier East trails 6-5 as they got the serve, and Gracie Gum is serving up. Gum with the serve, she sends it over to Morgan. Morgan to Wooten. Wooten to Wooten. The Wooten to Wooten connection. We got sisters on each team playing. That's going to give a point to the Patriots, making the score 7-5. Savage coming in, Gum coming out for Greenbrier East. That is out of bounds as that gives another point to Greenbrier East, bringing it back to a 1-point game here in the second set as the score is now 7-6. Molly Pack comes out as Jenna Groves comes in. Serving for Greenbrier East is Josie Irvin. Sent over by Wooten. Savage was getting ready to hit that one, but pulled her hands back, and it was a good thing she did because that went out of bounds. So that gives a point to Greenbrier East, tying the score at 7 up with Josie Irvin keeping the serve. The serve is up. She gets it over the net to Morgan. Morgan to Davis. Davis sends it automatically over the net. Alexa Stack with the kill on that one. It is in right down the line on that one. She couldn't have hit that one down the line any better than what she did. She just right on top of the line on that one. They didn't know what to do with it because they were going to let it go, but probably should have played that one. 8-7, East, Irvin to Morgan. Independence goes to send over, unable to keep it in bounds on that one. Score is 9-7. Irvin keeps the serve. Irvin with the serve to Wooten. Skylar Wooten was unable to do anything with that one as it came in too fast, too deep on her. And as she hit the ball, it went out of bounds. Timeout on the court. You are watching Spartans Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
And we are back at Greenbrier East High School as the Greenbrier East Spartans are taking on the Independence Patriots. It is the second set of this game as the score is 10-7. Josie Irvin with the serve for Greenbrier East. Greenbrier, it takes the serve. It is out of bounds. Out of bounds on that serve as it just went over the line. That's going to be a point for Independence, making the score 10-8. Serving is number 4, Lily Honecker. Honecker to Savage. Savage to Irvin. Alexa Stack goes. She just barely sends it over to Morgan. Morgan to Wooten. Irvin sends it up. Savage sends it over off the set from Irvin on that play. It hits it out of bounds, making the score 10-9. Honaker keeping the serve. Serve is up for Honaker to Josie. Josie to Haley. Haley to Groves. Groves sends it over to Morgan. Morgan to Davis. Davis to Wooten to Savage. Alexis Stack sends it over with the finesse move on that one. Wooten sends it back over. Savage with the dig on that one is Josie Irvin sends that over, sorry. Cantrell sends that one over, hits off the net right in between the East defenders as they went to dive for the ball, but was unable to get anything on it when they hit the ball, giving another point to Independence, making the score 10-10. Honaker keeping the serve for Independence. Serve is up to Savage. Savage was getting ready to go for it, but again, she used her judgment and pulled her hands back just in time, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 11-10. Jenna Groves goes out of the game, and Peyton Barker comes into the game. Peyton Barker with the serve. Barker sends it up to number 4. Morgan sends it over for Independence. Barker with the bump, set by Irvin. Irvin unable to get anything on that one because of the angle, I think, that it came back. It was actually a little bit behind her. So it just fell to the ground after she hit it, giving a point to Independence, making the score 11 up. Serving for Independence is number 1, Wooten. Wooten to Savage. Irvin with the set. Sent over by number 10, McClure. As it goes over, number 1, Wooten for Independence. Tried to do something with it, but was unable to do anything effective with it, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 12-11 with Savage serving for the Spartans. McClure came out of the game for Gracie Gum. Wooten sends it over. Irvin with the set for Alexa Stack. Alexa Stack goes for a finesse tap over on that one, but she was unable to get it all the way and get it over the net on that one, making the score 12 up. Independence gets the serve. Serving for Independence is number 9, Skylar Wooten. Wooten with the serve. Savage sends it right over. Wooten with the set for number 14 to Savage. Irvin sets it for Alexis Stack. Alexis Stack goes for the kill. It looked there for a second like that was in, but the refs called that one out. It was pretty close. It's going to give a point to Independence, make it 13-12. Irvin with the set. Gum with the kill. She gets it over the net, but it goes out of bounds, making the score 14-12. Independence. Irvin with the serve. Irvin with the set for Gum. Gum rears back and goes for it, but is unable to keep it in bounds as Independence will keep the serve. Savage with the bump to Irvin. Irvin with the set. Alexis Stack sends it over. As it comes back over on the block, Alexis Stack hits it. Barker taps it back, but she hits it too far for anybody else on the East team to do anything with it as it goes out of bounds, giving another point for Independence, making the score 16-12 as Morgan hikes the ball to Wooten for the serve. Irvin with the set. Savage sends it back over to Morgan. Set by Wooten. Irvin with another set. Alexis Stack goes back. She's wanting redemption. It's blocked a little bit. Sent over by Independence as it goes out of bounds, making the score 16-13 Independence. Alexis Stack coming up with the serve. The second set seems to be is a little bit more more contested than that first set was. Stack with the serve, sent over by number 4, Lily Honaker, as she set it up perfectly for Gracie Gum, as Gracie Gum kills it instantly on that send back over for a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 16-14. Independence with the lead by 2. Stack with the serve. Honaker unable to do anything with that one as she tries to go low to dig that one out, but she just sends it straight to the right of her and out of bounds. Another point for Greenbrier East, making the score 16-15. Stack keeps the serve. Serve sends it over. Alexa Stack unable to get that one over the net on that serve. That's going to make the score 17-15 Independence. Serving for Independence is number 30, Cantrell. Cantrell sends it over to Savage. Savage sets it up for Irvin. Irvin sets it up for Gum as Gum sends it over. Gum taps it over right in the Bermuda Triangle of Independence defenders as it falls straight to the ground and unable to do anything with it. Greenbrier East with the sub as Peyton Barker goes out and Jenna Groves comes in. Haley Irvin to serve for the Spartans with the score 17-16. Serve is over to Morgan. Wooten. Honecker hands it over. Bumped up by Irvin. Irvin hits it to Molly Pack, and Molly Pack sends it over just a little out of reach for the Independence defense as they're unable to do anything with it. Makes the score 17 up. Greenbrier East serving. Haley Irvin with the serve. She serves it up to Morgan. Morgan to Wooten. Cantrell hits it over. Alexa Stack bumps it, set by Irvin. Savage sends it over, off the net, rolls over just a little bit. Number 22, Jenna Harvey, tried to send it over the net for Independence, but she hits it right into the net on that one. The score is 18-17. Irvin keeps the serve. Greenbrier East takes the lead. I believe this is their first lead of this second set. Cantrell bumps it. Cantrell bumps it to, looks like to Honeck or to Wooten. Wooten goes to hit it over, and as she goes to hit it over, she was actually in the net on that one. So that's going to give a point to the Spartans, making the score 19-17. Greenbrier East. Irvin keeps the serve. Again, this is the first lead for Greenbrier East of this second set. Morgan receives the serve. Sent over by Honecker. Blocked by two Spartan defenders. Groves and Gum goes for the block on that one, but they were unable to hit it back over as it rolls off their hands and stays on the side. That gives a point to Independence, making the score 19-18. Morgan with the serve for Independence. Morgan with a laser to Savage. Savage is able to keep out and play. What a play to keep that one in. Savage is doing everything she can to keep the ball in play on this one. Alexa Stack with the dig on that one, set by Irvin. Molly Pack hits it out of bounds on that one just by a little bit, making the score 19 up here in the second set. Morgan keeping the serve. Morgan sends it over to Alexa Stack, digs it out. Set up by Haley Irvin, sent over by Savage. Cantrell bumps it. Set by Wooten. Sent over by Wooten. Irvin with the set. Sent over by Savage. Savage unable to get it over the net as she hits just below the white at the top of the net, giving Independence a late lead of 20-19 with Morgan keeping the serve. Morgan sends it to Stack. Stack to Gum. Irvin sends it over. Morgan bumps it. Set by Wooten. Sent over by Wooten. Stack hits it to Irvin, who sets it up for McClure or Molly Pack. Molly Pack unable to keep that one inbounds, just barely. Perfect spot. If it would have been just a little inbounds, it still would have. I don't think any defender would have got to it for Independence, but it was out of bounds, so that gives a point to Independence, 21-19. Serve to Savage. Set up by Irvin. Jenner Groves with the kill to Cantrell. Cantrell bumps it, set by Wooten. Sent over by number 14, Davis, to Savage. Irvin sets it up. Gracie Gum with the kill off the fingertips of the defender. Davis goes to send that one over, and I'm not sure if it was blocked or if it just went. I think it went into the net, and she double hit it, which gave the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 20-21 here in the second set. Serving for Greenbrier East is Gracie Gum. Gum sends it over. A good dig by Morgan to Wooten. Bumped in the air by Gum. Sent over by McClure. Sent over by Wooten to Alexa Stack. Irvin sets it up. Molly Peck wears back, goes to Morgan. Wooten sends it over on a set. Jenna Groves comes up for the kill and hits it right at Morgan. Cantrell sends it over for Independence and goes out of bounds, tying it up late here in the second set, 21-21. Gracie Gum keeps the serve. Gum with the serve to Morgan. Morgan to Wooten. Wooten sets it up for Wooten as she sends it over. Irvin bumps it. Sent over by Greenbrier East. Molly Pat goes to taps it over. Alexa Stack with the bump. Sent over. Save. What? Oh, gotta love the volleys back and forth between the teams here. Number 14, Davis hits it to Stack. Stack hits it to Irvin, who sets it up for Molly Pack. Molly Pack fakes the hard kill and goes in for a finesse move. Irvin sets it up again. Jenna Groves comes in for the kill and just gets a little too much behind it on that one as it goes out of bounds as both teams battle back and forth on that one. That ended up giving a point to Independence, making the score 22-21. Serving for Independence is number 14, Davis. The serve is up to Stack. Stack bumps it straight in the air. Savage is able to keep that one play. Sent over by Jenna Groves on that one. Morgan hits it up. Davis sets it up for Wooten, and Wooten just gives it a tap over. Alexa Stack was unable to dive to the ground to hit that one up in the air, making the score 23-21 here in the second set as we're coming down to the wire as far as the scoreboard goes. Serve for Independence. Out of bounds on the serve, making the score 23-22. Subbing in as Molly Pat goes out, Josie Irvin coming in. Josie Irvin, a senior, coming in at a great time for show her senior leadership for the final 3 points. Serves it over to Morgan. Morgan bumps it. Good save by the Independence. Set by Irvin. Alexis Stack with the spike. Good save off the block. Irvin bumps it up. Alexis Stack comes back again. Alexis Stack said, "You're not blocking this one again," so and she sends it over for the kill on that one. That's going to tie it up 23-23. 2 points away for both teams as we're down to the wire. Josie Irvin is keeping the serve. Serve is up. Out of bounds. 24-23. Independence has the serve. Serving for Independence is number 4, Lily Honecker. Serve is up. Savage with the bump. Irvin with the set. Jenna Gross but it's blocked. That made the score 25-23 as Independence wins that second set. We're going to take a break after that. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. Three dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Matchup. East took the lead on the took the win on the first set, 25-10. Independence didn't let that discourage them as they bounced back and won that second set, 25-23. So we're coming in for the deciding third set. I want to take a quick second before we start this third set to thank our sponsors: Alcova Mortgage, the Bank of Monroe, S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, Rasman Walker, your local State Farm agent, and the Greenbrier Automotive Group. We're getting ready for this third set. Starting off the third set with the serve is going to be for Independence. I believe it's number 9, Skylar Wooten. Wooten with the serve to Savage. Savage with the bump to Irvin. Irvin sends it over to number 10, McKenna McClure. McClure with the skill overwards as Independence was unable to do anything with that. Greenbrier East starts the scoring here in the third set, 1-0. Serving for Greenbrier East is going to be number 22, Dia Savage. Savage with the serve. Set by Wooten. Set by Irvin. Sent over by Savage. Savage unable to keep it in bounds as it goes out of bounds, tying it up at 1, giving Independence the serve. Serving for Independence is going to be number 30, Aubrey Cantrell. Cantrell with the serve to Irvin. Set by Irvin. Sent over by Alexis Stack to Morgan. Set by Wooten again. Number 4, Honecker with the sent over. Alexis Stack again with the finesse little tap over on that one. Sent over by Honecker. Double hit on Independence. That's going to give the serve back to Greenbrier East, making the score 2-1 with Alexis Stack with the serve. Looks like Molly Pack comes in the game for Greenbrier East. Coming out of the game is Josie Irvin. Alexis Stack with the serve over to Morgan. Morgan sends it to Cantrell. Over. Gum taps it over as Honecker dives to the floor to keep it in bounds, but was unable to do anything with it after she hit it. Independence just was unable to keep the ball alive. Gives the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 3-1 with Stack keeping the serve. Stack to Morgan. Irvin with the set to Gum. Gum sends it over with authority as Independence didn't seem to like something that the refs called on that one. Maybe they think they should have been called differently, but they gave the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 4-1. Stack with the serve right into the net, making the score 4-2. Serving for Independence after that point is going to be number 5, Ella Morgan. Morgan with the serve. Morgan serves it right into the net, giving the point right back to Greenbrier East, making the score 5-3. Serving for Greenbrier East is number 7, Haley Irving. Coming in is Jenna Groves. Coming out is Peyton Barker. Serve is up to Morgan. Morgan to Wooten. Wooten sends it over. Dia Savage was unable to dive enough to get that one as it went just over the fingertips of Gracie Gum and Jenna Groves, giving the point to Independence, making the score 5-3. Serving for Independence is number 14, Jana Davis. Davis with the serve. Out of bounds again as Dia Savage let her judgment help her out again as she let that ball go as it goes out of bounds, making the score 6-3. Savage goes out as coming in as McKenna McClure as Gracie Gum with the serve. Savage comes out anytime it's her turn to go to the front row. As she being the libero can only work along the back row at the beginning of a set or the beginning of a serve. Gracie Gum with the ace on that one as she was able to keep it in bounds as the Independence defense let it go, making the score 7-3. The serve is up. Morgan with the dig on that one. Set up by Davis. Wooten sends it over. Alexa Stack with the bump. Groves sends that back over to Cantrell. Cantrell to Davis. Wooten to Wooten. Wooten was unable to get that kill over on that one as she went for it, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 8-3. Independence calls a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. Three dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
And we are back at Greenbrier East High School as Greenbrier East has the lead in this third set, 8-3. Gum with the serve to Morgan. Morgan to Davis. Davis to Honaker. Honaker was unable to get the ball over the net, making the score 9-3. Gracie Gum keeps the serve. Gum with the serve to Cantrell. Rolls right off the top of the fingertips for Cantrell as it goes out of bounds over her head. That's going to be a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 10-3. Cantrell comes out for number 13, who we do not have on the roster for Independence. Gracie Gum keeps the serve. The score 10-3. Gum serves it over. Number 13 dives to the ground as she comes fresh into the game and goes straight to the ground as they were unable to keep that one alive after that one, giving another point to Greenbrier East, making the score 11-3. Gum keeps the serve. Gum to Morgan. 2 Independence players run into each other as both were going for the ball. Irvin sets it up for McClure. McClure taps it over. Morgan bumps it, sent over by Wooten. Dive to the floor by Gum. Gum hit it towards the Greenbrier East bench as nobody else on the court was able to do anything with that one, giving the point to Independence, making the score 11-4. Serving for Independence is number 4, Lily Honaker. Serve is up. Lexi Stack with the bump. Urban with the set. Gum Molly Pack goes for the kill on that one, as looks like Skylar Wooten goes up for the block and was able to block it and put it back on the Greenbrier east side, and as it goes straight to the ground, giving a point to Independence, making the score 11-5 with Honaker keeping the serve. Serve to Savage. Irvin sets it up for Jenna Gross. Jenna Gross taps it over. Wooten keeps it alive to Davis. Cantrell sends it over. Savage to Irvin. Irvin to McKenna McClure. McKenna McClure hits it where no Independence player was or could be able to get to it, giving the point to them, making it 12-5 Greenbrier East off that point. Molly Pack goes out of the game. Coming into the game to serve is number 9, Josie Irvin. Morgan to Davis. Cantrell sends it over. Cantrell sends it over as it rolls along the top of the net, but then rolls out of bounds, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 13-5. Irvin keeps the serve. Serve is up. Serve goes to Honaker. Honaker hits it as it hits the rafters, and not knowing where that ball is going to go, it just falls to the ground as it comes back at a weird angle, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 14-5. You can give the assist to the rafters on that one. Serve Irvin to Morgan. Morgan to Davis. Groves bumps it up. Sent over by Stack. Cantrell bumps it. Set by Davis. Went for the kill, did Aubrey Cantrell, but she was unable to get that one over. Makes the score 15-5. Timeout Independence with the score being 15-5 here in the third set. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
And we are back here at Greenbrier East High School, where we are in the third set between the Greenbrier East Spartans and the Independence Patriots. Greenbrier East took the first serve, first set. Independence took the second set. Right now we're at 15-5 in the third set with Josie Irvin serving for Greenbrier East. The serve is up as it goes ace right where no defender was. They all just kind of watched that ball go to the ground, giving another point to the Spartans, making the score 16-5. Irvin with the serve. Serve across the net to Morgan. Morgan the Davis to Wooten, who taps it over. Stack sends it to Irvin. Irvin back to Stack. Stack tips it over as it goes. Correction, they're going to call saying Stack was too far into the net on that one, as she was a little bit under the net when she hit that ball, giving the point to Independence, making the score 16-6 with number 1 Cameron Wooten serving. Coming in for Independence is number 22 Jenna Harvey. Josie with the hit to Irvin. Groves sends it over as Skylar Wooten just kind of threw her fist out there, and it rolled off her fist and went out of bounds, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 16-6. Coming out for the game for the Spartans is number 24 Jenna Groves. Coming in is number 18 Peyton Barker, who will be serving. Barker with the serve to Morgan. Davis sends it over. As Alexis Stack sends it back over, Wooten was unable to dive for the ball and keep it in play, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 18-6. Barker keeps the serve. Morgan drops down to one knee to try to keep the ball in play, but it goes over into the JV side of the volleyball court and out of bounds, unable to play, making the score 19-6, Greenbrier East. Barker keeping the serve. Serve for Barker. To Morgan. Morgan the Davis. Cantrell sends it over off the fingertips of McClure. Bumped by Irvin. Alexis Stack sends it over. Alexis Stack sends it over. It goes off the fist of Wooten, who it goes back and hits the fist of the libero, number 9 Morgan, and goes out of bounds, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 20-6. Serve for Barker. Morgan goes down to one knee to dig that one out. Slide by number 14, number 14 is Jana Davis, as she goes to both knees to try to save it in and unable to, giving the point to Greenbrier East. Coming out for Greenbrier East is number 7, Haley Irvin. Coming in as number 15, Ada Cunningham. The score is 21-6. Greenbrier East has the serve. Peyton Barker to serve again. Barker with the serve. It goes off the hands of Skylar Wooten and hits the stands behind her, going out of bounds, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 22-6. Greenbrier East didn't want to make this one close as they're coming out, and they want to make this one, they want to just get this one over with. Spartans, Barker with the serve. Morgan to one knee as she tries to save that one, but it goes out of bounds again on Independence, giving the Spartans another score, making the score 23-6. We are 2 points away from ending the third set and giving Greenbrier East the win in this game. As the refs converge. Not sure what they're discussing. Possible dinner ideas. Peyton Barker with the serve. Serve is up. Serve is up, sent over by number 3, Lexi Meadows, but Alexis Stack was there just to send it right back where the defense wasn't. Giving Greenbrier East another point, making it 24-6. This is going to be game, set, match point. If Greenbrier East can get this point, they will take the W in this game. Barker with the serve to Morgan. Cantrell sends it over to Savage. Kill by Alexis Stack on the game, set, match point, as Morgan was unable to do anything with that one as that came in fast, hot, and heavy from Alexis Stack. That ends the game, making it 25-6. Alexis Stack with the game, set, match point on that one. We are going to take a break as Greenbrier East beat Independence 2-1. You are watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Both teams have already done their warm-ups, and the refs are getting in. They're calling both teams to come in and shake hands, and let's get this game started. Let's get this second game started for Greenbrier East. See if they can keep the momentum that they started building off of that into the third set against Independence and carry it over into this game with Summers County. Spartans are in the huddle, getting pumped up, getting motivated, getting ready for this. Starting on the floor for East is going to be number 10, McKenna McClure, number 18, Peyton Barker, number 16, Alexis Stack, number 7, Haley Irvin, Dee Savage, and Josie Irvin. You've seen Dee Savage and Josie Irvin doing their little foot shake, the handshakes. Everybody's getting in position. Summers County is going to start with the serve. Serving for Summers County is going to be number 7, Emma Angel. Set up by Irvin, sent over by McClure. Barker with the bump to Irvin. Irvin with the set from McClure. McClure unable to get that over the net as Summers County will get on the board first in the first set with the score of 1-0. Angel to keep the serve. Angel with the serve to Josie. Josie with the Haley. Alexis Stack sends it over. Alexis Stack trails down the far side of the boundaries on the Summers County side of the court and kept it in bounds for a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 1-1. Dee Savage to start the serve for this first set for Greenbrier East. Dee Savage picks her side of the court and serves away. Serves it straight into Angel. Angel off the rafters. Number 23, Janaea Jackson tries to get the ball off the rafters but hits it out of bounds, so that's going to give another point to Greenbrier East, making the score 2-1. Savage to serve. Savage with the serve out of bounds on that serve as it goes long and wide. It's going to tie the score up 2-2. Summers County to serve. Serving for Summers County is number 9, Grace Harvey. Coming into the game for Summers County is number 20, Abby Persinger. Coming out is Janaea Jackson, number 23. Serve to Savage. Savage to Irvin. Irvin to Gum. Gum with the spike over the net. Set for number 13. Number 20 sends it over to Savage. Savage, Irvin took the set and set it up for Grace Gum, and Gracie Gum just went over there and just tapped it just over the fingertips of the Summers County defenders for a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 3-2. Coming in the game for Greenbrier East is number 12, Molly Pack. Coming out, Josie Irvin. Serving is number 16, Alexis Stack. Alexis Stack with the serve over. Set. Molly Pack comes in the game and gets a kill in the near back corner for a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 4-2. Molly Pack making her presence known as she comes in the game and gets her first hit and gets a point. Alexis Stack to keep the serve. Stack goes for the ball. Emma Angel pulls off at the far side. She looks like she's going to pull off, but it did graze her before it went out of bounds. That's going to be a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 5-2. Stack to serve. Number 13, Lainey Jeffries tried to get the ball over the net, but as soon as she got the ball over the net, the ball was met Gracie Gum's hands, which came back over and landed and hit the ground, giving Greenbrier East another score, making it 6-2. Stack to serve. Stack serves it right into the net, giving a point to Summers County and giving them the serve, making the score 6-3. Serving for Summers County is number 21, Avery Lilly. Savage with the bump to Irvin. Irvin with the set. Grace with the kill. Gracie Gum with the kill again as she reared back and put her full arm into that one and sent that ball flying as the Summers County defenders were unable to do anything with it, giving another point to Greenbrier East, making the score 7-3. Haley Irvin to serve. Ball sent over. Alexis Stack with the bump. Irvin with the set. Jenna Groves with the Jenna Gross with the tap over the net to number 7, Emma Angel. She was unable to do anything with it, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 8-3. Irvin to serve. Serve goes over, hit by number 4, set up by number 13. Number 4 goes for the send it back over to Alexa Stack. Alexa Stack can't keep the ball in bounds as it is a point for Summers County. Number 4 for Summers County is Sullivan Pivant. Served by Pavon on this one to Savage. Savage to Haley Irvin. Haley Irvin to Groves. Groves gets it over. Groves tips it, gets it off the fingertips of the Summers County defender, and it falls to the ground, giving Summers County another point, making the score 9-4. D. Savage out. McKenna McClure in for Greenbrier East. Serving for Greenbrier East is Gracie Gum. Pavant hits it over for Summers County to Gum. Gum to Irvin. Irvin sets it up for McKenna McClure. McKenna McClure rears back and drills it out of bounds as it gets wedged in the bleachers. Gets it stuck right in there. Giving a point to Summers County, making the score 9-5 Greenbrier East. Serving for Summers County is number 23, Janaea Jackson. Jackson with the serve, it goes directly into the net, giving Greenbrier East another point, making the score 10-5. Into the game for Greenbrier East is number 9, Josie Irvin. Out is Molly Pack. Also, D. Savage is in, and it looks like Gracie Gum is out. Josie Irvin with the serve for Greenbrier East. Serve to Pavant. Pavant has it rolled off her ankle, has it rolled off of her right wrist as it goes out of bounds, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 10-5. Irvin with the serve. Irvin with the serve, and it goes right up against the backside boundary and stays in, giving Irvin an ace, making the score 12-5 Greenbrier East. Serve for Irvin goes directly into the net, giving Summers County a point, making the score 12-6. Serving for Summers County is number 13, Laney Jeffries. Serve goes to Josie. Haley sets it up for Alexa Stack. Alexa Stack rear back goes for the kill as Pavant, was unable to do anything with that kill from Alexa Stack, making the score 13-6. Coming in for the game for East is Peyton Barker. Coming out is Jenna Groves. Peyton Barker to serve for Greenbrier East. Serve is over to Pavant. Pavant to Jeffries. Number 14 sends it over. Savage to Irvin. Irvin sets it for McClure. McClure taps it over the net into number 14. Unsure who number 14 is because they've got her lined out. But it looks like McClure was in the net when she hit that ball. Got a little too close to the net and was actually in it. And giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 12-7. Out for Summers County. In is number 7. That is Emma Angel. Angel with the serve to Savage. Savage with the dig. Gets it too close to the net where Haley Irvin isn't able to do anything with it. Giving a point to Summers County, making the score 13-8. Serve for Angel. Josie hits it to Haley. Haley to Savage. Savage hits it as it tickles over the net, saved by Jeffries. Savage again sets it to Alexa Stack with the kill off of the set from Irvin. Pavant hits it, sent over by Angel. Savage with the bump. Irvin with the set. McClure with the kill. Bump by Savage. Alexa Stack wears back and goes for the kill. about two to three different times on that volley back and forth between the two teams. Greenbrier East had 2 nice kills, but Alexa Stack came through and made the kill for Greenbrier East, giving them the point, making the score 14-8. Savage to serve. Pavant with it going over. Rolls off the fingertips of Gracie Gum as she goes for the block on that, giving Summers County the score, making the score 14-9. Greenbrier East with the lead in this first set. Janaea Jackson goes out. Coming in is Abby Persinger for Summers County. Serving is number 9, Grace Harvey. Haley Irvin with the dive save on that dig. Pavant with the spike, straight to Savage. Great save by Haley Irvin as it goes into the net, and she was able to keep that ball in play. Alexa Stack down to one knee with the bump. Gracie Gum goes with the finesse, I guess you call it like a tap over the net, right in the Bermuda Triangle of Summers County defenders as they were unable to do anything with it, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 14-9. Alexa Stack to serve, 15-9, sorry. Pavant with the hit to number 13. Off the rafters, Pavant sends it over to Savage. Savage to Irvin. Gum sends it over. Sent over by number 20. Peyton Barker with the bump. Molly Pack with the point off the set by Haley Irvin, giving Greenbrier East a 16-9 lead in this first set as Alexa Stack keeps the serve. That ball tipped the net, may have slowed it down a little bit, giving it a little bit different angle for Pavant to hit. Pavant has it come off her wrist and go out of bounds, giving Greenbrier East another point, making the score 17-9. Greenbrier East. Stack to keep the serve. Stack to serve to Pavant. Rolls off the backside of the ankles off Pavant as number 3 goes to her knees to try to hit it. Then Angel tries to send it over, but unable to get the ball over 3 hits, giving the point to Greenbrier East, making the score 18-9. Greenbrier East has found that overdrive gear that they found in so many games to get a little surge going here. Alexa Stack with the serve. It goes out of bounds on the far side. Point to Summers County, making the score 18-10. Serving for Summers County is number 21, Avery Lilly. With the serve, Peyton Barker with the bump. Ball stays in play because of Savage's hustle on that. Molly Pack sends it over. Pavant goes for the good kill on that one and buries it in the ground just before Peyton Barker can do anything with it, giving Summers County another score, making it 18-11. Coming in for the game is number 14, who we don't have on the roster for Summers County, and coming out is number 7, Emma Angel. Serving is number 21, Avery Lilly, still for Summers County. Serve is up to Alexis. Irvin sets it for Molly Pack. Molly Pack rears back and nails it as she gets it right inside the far boundary for a point for Greenbrier East, making the score 19-11. Coming in the game is Jenna Groves. Coming out is Peyton Barker for Greenbrier East. Serving is number 7, Haley Irvin. Irvin hits it to number 3, Emily Smith, who's unable to do anything with it as the ball goes out of bounds, giving Greenbrier East another point, making the score 20-11. Irvin keeps the serve. Irvin with the serve. Sent over by Pavant. Jenna Groves tried to keep it in play, but unable to get, when she put it up, East defender unable to get to the ball in time, giving a point to Summers County. Correction, they gave that point to Greenbrier East, making the score 21-11. Number 13, Lainey Jeffries tried to spot that ball over, but she wasn't able to spot it exactly where she wanted it to do as it went out of bounds, giving Greenbrier East a point, making it 22-11. Coming in the game is number 15, Ada Cunningham. Coming out is number 24, Jenna Groves for Greenbrier East. Irvin to serve. Summers County able to keep that ball in play from going out of bounds. Haley with the set. Gracie Gum with the hard spike, but just out of bounds as it gives Summers County a point, making the score 22-12 as Sullivan Pavant will be serving for Summers County. Pavant with the hard serve, but it goes out of bounds, wedges in between the bleachers, making the score 23-12. Serving for Greenbrier County is Gracie Irvin. Coming in for Greenbrier East is McKenna McClure. Coming out is D. Savage. Greenbrier East with the lead, 23-12. Serve is up. Sent over by number 20. Out of bounds on Summers County. That's going to give Greenbrier East another point. 24-12. Set point in this first set for Greenbrier East. Pavant with the bump, set by number 13. Pavant sends it back over. Pavant hits it too hard. It goes out of bounds. That gives this set to Greenbrier East, making the score 25-12. We're going to take a break after this first set. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg.
And we are back here at Greenbrier East High School for the second set between the Greenbrier East Spartans and the Summers County Bobcats. We just want to thank you for joining in for this broadcast tonight. We want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors who make this broadcast possible: Alcova Mortgage, the Bank of Monroe, S.J. Niehawk Lumber Company, the Greenbrier Automotive Group, and Rasman Walker, your local State Farm agent. Greenbrier East getting the foot claps, hand claps, chest bumps, all the little fancy stuff that they've got going on, elbow dabs, snaps, everything that you can imagine they've figured out how to incorporate. Starting this second set, serving for Greenbrier East is going to be D. Savage. D. Savage to serve the start the second set for Greenbrier County, for Greenbrier East. Savage with the serve. In. That is in. I don't know if you heard, but the Bobcat defenders yelled out to let it go, but it went in, fell inside, just inside the back boundary, giving Greenbrier East the first point of the game, making it 1-0 Spartans. Savage to serve. Sent over by Angel, set by Irvin. Kill by Alexa Stack, gets dug out of the ground by number 23. Angel sends it back over again. She sends it right into the net, giving Greenbrier East the second point of the game, making it 2-0 Spartans. Savage to keep the serve. Serve is in. I'm pretty sure that went right up against the line. All that matters is that it's in. Point Spartans, 3-0. Savage to keep the serve. Sends it across. That one does not stay in. That one goes out, making the score 3-1. Angel to serve for Summers County. Set by Irvin. Alexa Stack with the kill as it's dug out by number 13. Number 23 goes to send it over. She's unable to get it over, giving the point to the Spartans, making the score 4-1. Stack with the serve for Greenbrier East. Jeffries to her knees to dig that one out, but she's unable to do anything with it. Sorry, that was Jackson with the dig, but it was unsuccessful, giving another point to Greenbrier East, making the score 5-1 here in this second set. Stack with the serve. That is in, giving Alexis Stack an ace on that one, making the score 6-1 Spartans in the second set. Stack to keep the serve. Sent over by number 13 for the Summers County, and Molly Pack tries to send it right back over as quick as it came over, but she was unable to get it over the net, giving a point to the Summers County, making the score 6-2. Serving for Summers County is number 9, Grace Harvey. Barker with the bump to go over the net. It was sent right back over to Barker. She was unable to do anything with it, giving a point to Summers County, making the score 6-3. Harvey with the serve, Savage with the dig, Irvin with the set, Grace with the wear back trying to get it over. As it comes over, Molly Pack is there to meet it just to get it trickled over the line, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 7-3. Leaving the game for Greenbrier East is Peyton Barker. Coming in as number 24, Jenna Groves. Serving for Greenbrier East is number 7, Haley Irvin. Pavant to number 20. Alexa Stack with the bump. Savage sends it over. She was unable to get it over the net on the third serve, giving the point to Summers County, making the score 7-4. Serving for Summers County is number 21, Avery Lilly. Alexis with the bump, set by Irvin. Molly Pack with the tap, blocked by Grace Gum. Block again by Grace Gum. Twice in a row, she prevents the ball from getting over the net as she sends it back over, and the second time's the charm as it gives Greenbrier East a point, making the score 8-4. Going out is D. Savage. Coming in is number 10, McKenna McClure. Gracie Gum with the serve. Pavant goes to tap it over off the set. Haley Irvin with the set. Gracie Gum sends it over. Sent back over by Pavant, but she puts too much into it as it goes out of bounds, giving Greenbrier East another point, making the score 9-4. Gracie Gum to keep the serve. Gets it over the net. Angel goes to her knees to try to dig that one out, unable to successfully, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 10-4. Giving Greenbrier East a 6-point lead in this second set. Gracie Gum to keep the serve. Gum to serve. off the net, trickles over the net. It slows the ball down as number 21, Avery Lilly, was unable to do anything with it and gives a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 11-4 here in the second set for the Spartans. Gracie Gum with the serve. Set by number 13, sent over by number 4. Gracie Gum with the bump again by Molly Pack. Haley Irvin went to go save the ball, but I think her footing slipped and she was unable to get to it. Coming out of the game for the Spartans is Gracie Gum. Coming in is number 22, Dee Savage. Serving for Summers County is number 4, Sullivan Pavant. Set by Irvin, sent over by Molly Pack. Blocked but sent back over. We had 2 balls on the Summers County was over the line on that one, which gave Greenbrier East a point. There was some confusion because the JV game had a ball come over, so we had 2 balls at the same time, and I think they were confused on what they were calling. Gave Greenbrier East a point regardless, making the score 12-5. Serving was Josie Irvin. Summers County unable to get the ball back over the net after the serve, giving a point to the Spartans, and another serve for Josie Irvin, making the score 13-5 Spartans. Irvin with the serve. Bumped, set, sent over by Pavant. Irvin with the set. Alexis Stack comes with the finesse. It rolls off the back of the fingertips. Sullivan sends it back over. Irvin with the set. Jenna Groves goes and rears back and gives it everything she has, but she is unable to keep it in bounds as it goes out of bounds on the Spartans, giving Summers County a point, making the score 13-7. Summers County with 2 substitutions as Janaea Jackson and I believe Abby Persinger come in for Summers County. Set by Irvin. Jenna Groves taps it over, sent back over by number 23, McKenna McClure goes to send it over. Set again by Irvin. Alexis Stack goes and says, I'm going to end this rally right now, giving a point to Greenbrier East as it makes the score 14-6. Spartans, Peyton Barker coming in, Jenna Groves going out, Haley Irvin going out, Ada Cunningham coming in. Barker to serve for Greenbrier East in the second set with the lead for the Spartans, 14-6. Summers County sends it over on a bump. Set by Barker. Set by Barker, and with the point on that one is McKenna McClure as she gives Greenbrier East another point, making the score 15-6. Peyton Barker to keep the serve for Greenbrier East. Set up by Barker. Alexis Stack with the kill, but it is blocked by number 9, Grace Harvey, as it goes out of bounds. Correction, they're going to call it, they're going to give the point to Greenbrier East. 16-6 Spartans. Looked like number 9, Grace Harvey, went in for it, but got into the net and got her feet on the line, which gave a point to Greenbrier East. And the second set, the score is 17-6. Summers County calls for a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching Spartan Volleyball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We're locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Lewisburg community. Alcova Mortgage Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com for your mortgage lending needs. Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 40508, NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. Alcova Mortgage, Lewisburg. The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
And we are back at Greenbrier East High School as the Spartans are taking on Summers County. We're in the second set with the score 17-6. Serving for Greenbrier East is Peyton Barker. Barker with the serve to Janaea Jackson. She's unable to do anything with it as it goes off of her hands and directly behind her out of bounds, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 18-6. Spartans, Barker to serve. Barker sends the ball to Pavant. Pavant bumps it directly back over to Alexis Stack. Alexis Stack rears back and just drills that ball right back to where it came from, right down the line, giving Greenbrier East a point, making the score 19-6 in the second set. Barker to keep the serve. Barker to serve to Pavant. Summers County sends it over. Savage, Alexis Stack goes for the kill, but the ball went behind her on that one, and she was unable to do anything with it and just adjusted promptly for a set. Summers County hits the ball out of bounds, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making the score 20-6. Barker to keep the serve. Barker serves it right into the net, giving Summers County a point, making the score 20-7. Serving for Summers County is number 13. Number 13 that we have on the roster for the varsity is actually not listed. Peyton Barker with the set for Ada Cunningham. She sends it over, which comes right back. Barker with the set again, this time to McKenna McClure. She taps it over. Summers County keeping the ball in play. Barker again with the set. Ada Cunningham goes to try to tap the ball over, but she goes under the net and crosses the line, giving a point to Summers County, making the score 20-8. Greenbrier East still with the lead. Savage with the dig. Irvin sends it over. Number 4 goes and rears back and puts her whole arm into it, and probably should have put 3/4 of an arm because she sent it out of bounds, giving Greenbrier East a point, making the score 21-8. Savage with the serve. Sends it over to number 4. Number 13 sets it up for number 9. Number 9 sends it over and hits it in the Bermuda Triangle for the Spartans as nobody was able to get to the ball, giving Summers County a point, making the score 21-9. Grace Harvey with the point on that one for Summers County. Coming into the game is number 7, Emma Angel. Coming out is number 14, Claire Fox. Angel with the serve. Serve goes over. Savage with the dig. Savage is unable to hit it to where a Spartan player was as it just falls to the ground, giving Summers County another point, making the score 21-10 as Angel keeps the serve. Angel backs up about a good solid 6 feet behind the line when she serves, giving her all sorts of room. Alexa Stack goes for the kill off of that set, but unable to keep it in bounds, giving a point to Summers County, making the score 21-11. Angel to Savage, Savage to Barker, Barker to Gum. Off of the fingertips of a Summers County defender as they keep it in play and send it back over to Savage. What a play by Peyton Barker as she dives to the ground to keep the ball in play. Peyton Barker has kept that ball in play as she dove to the ground and hustled to keep the ball in play with one fist. Gracie Gum just sent the ball over to keep it back in play, and as it came back over to the Spartans, they just nailed it to the ground for a point, making the score 22-11. Alexis Stack to keep the serve for the Spartans. 3 points in this set for the Spartans, and they will have won this game. Alexis Stack sends it into the net, giving Summers County a point, making the score 22-12. Serving for Summers County is going to be number 9, Grace Harvey. The serve is up to Savage. Savage hits it to Barker. Barker sets it up for Ada Cunningham. It comes back. Barker bumps it. Bumped by Savage. Molly Pack rears back and sends it over. It goes out of bounds, giving another point to Summers County, making the score 22-13. Savage with the bump to set by Barker. Ada Cunningham appears was unable to get it over. Spartans go for 4 hits before it can go over, which is not allowed. You only allowed 3 hits. Gives a point to Summers County, making it 22-14. Savage with the dig, set by Barker, sent over by Gracie Gum. Ada Cunningham with the block on that one, but unable to keep it in bounds on that one as it goes out of bounds, giving Summers County another point, making it 22-15. Summers County is on a roll right now. The serve is up. Alexa Stack, as she goes to the ground, is unable to get the ball to where another East player can hit it. As it goes to the ground, giving Summers County yet another point, making the score 22-16. Coach Savage is trying to rally his troops over there. Set up by Barker. Savage sends it over. It was blocked instantly as soon as it came over. Good reflexes by the Spartan players. Sent over by number 4. It goes off of the block by the Spartans and goes out of bounds off of 2 Spartan players, giving Summers County another point, making it 22-17. A few minutes ago, this game looked like it was over, like there wasn't much of a chance for Summers County, but you play the game until the game is over. There we go again. Summers County is not letting this game end without fighting for it as they keep on rallying. The score is now 22-18 after that point. Summers County to serve. Gracie Gum with the bump. Set by Barker. Gracie Gum rears back and hits it. Kept alive by Summers County as it goes over. Gracie Gum with the bump. Set up by Barker. Gracie Gum hits it to where the Summers County defender has to dive for. She's unable to get the ball in the air enough to keep it in play, giving a point to the Greenbrier East, making the score 23-18. Coming out of the game for the Spartans is 18. Peyton Barker. Coming in is Jenna Groves. Also, Haley Irvin is coming in for Ada Cunningham. Haley Irvin to serve. Sorry, that was Ada Cunningham going out. The serve goes over. Emma Angel is able to do anything with it. She line drives it under the net, giving a point to Greenbrier East, making it 24-18. Haley Irvin is serving for game, set, match here in the second set. Haley Irvin with the serve. Haley Irvin with the serve on the 24th point. Summers County hits it out of bounds, unable to do anything with it, giving Greenbrier East the win, 25-18 here in the second set. I just want to take a minute to thank our sponsors for making this broadcast available tonight to make it possible. The Alcova Mortgage, the Bank of Monroe, the Greenbrier Automotive Group, S.J. Needhawk, and Rasmus Walker, your local State Farm agent. We will be back with you Friday night as the Greenbrier East varsity football team takes on the Oak Hill Red Devils in Oak Hill. We hope that you're able to tune into that game if you aren't going to it, so you can root on the Spartans as they try to rally and keep the momentum going after last week's great win. Again, in 2 games tonight, the Spartans volleyball team won both games. The first game went 2-1, and this one went 2-0. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and we hope that you are able to tune back with us again on Friday night. Y'all have a great evening. Go Spartans.